Hi guys, so it's time now to generalize the task we accomplished the last time for a single file and generalize it to all files to compute the profits for all the weeks. So let's go back to the file. Let me make myself little. If you remember, last time what bothered me was the fact that if I wanted to change the week, I needed to change the index 2-3 times. So the first thing I need to do before generalize is to modify this point, and it is needed to do what we want to do for the final task. So just let me define a new variable which is called week index. Okay, let's start from week index 1. Now I can take advantage from the past function, and rather than the file name as I did, I will use the past function and take basically this part which is common, doesn't have the index, okay, and now put the week index and then introduce the extension .xlsx, right? So it looks right, but it isn't, because if I try to run this, first I need to define this. If I try to run this, what I get is, yes, the correct file name, but there are some unwanted space. That's because I didn't say last time, but now we can understand it. The function past introduce between the text I introduce as arguments a default space. So I need to stop this default behavior in order to avoid the space. And to do this, just I need to add here set empty string. As you can see now, if I do this and if I run this line, the file name should now be correct. Okay, so now I can delete this and make it read the composed file name with this week index. I have to do this also for the output file and here for the final message. So let's define here output file name, and again I will do past. I will take the common part for all the weeks. I will put week index here, then I will add the extension, and finally I have to remember that I have to put the separator to avoid the space. And what I want to write is now the output file name. So this is the name of the file I want to write. As you remember, I created the Excel outputs folder. Finally, I have to do this here, and to do this, again, I have to split this part. So basically I have to close here, put a comma here, again here, here, and now I need week index. Let me just do this in order to not have a very long line. Okay, now the program should be ready, and let me just first delete whatever I save in the output folder right here. So this is the folder where I will save all the outputs. Okay, something should be open, sorry. Okay, let me close all the files. Okay, let me delete everything. Okay, so now I'm starting with the first week. If I run this, now I should have in the output file the profit week 1 with all the profits for all the products. So I have run the program that I did last time for the first week. So now I just change this index to the second week, and if I run this, I will have in the output profit week 2 with all the profit for all the product. Okay, as you can see, it's different from the first one because I have different prices and different parameters in general. Okay, So that's all basically, and now I need just to change an index. Now I want to run for all the files, and to do this I just need a quick introduction to what is a loop. I will just create a new file and I will call it loop example. I won't go into details because loop, the general explanation of loop can be complicated, but I will try to be simple. Let's just give a loop to this code. For index in 1 to 10, print index, and I will put it into these brackets. Okay, this is basically saying the variable index will have 10 values, 1, 2, 3, 4 until 10, and while you haven't reached 10, repeat the code into the brackets, into this block of code. So basically if I run this, you can see it print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 10. I can change here, I can say from 3 to 12, okay, and then I can source it and it will print to 3 to 12, from 3 to 12. Well, it's done. So rather than saying a single index, let's do for week index in 1 200, and let's put all the code that I have done into the brackets block. So let's compose the file with the index name. I don't need this anymore. Okay, and now be prepared. Just let me delete this. If I now run this, it will take file by file, compute the profits, and now will give, okay, as you can see, the profit for each week here, and in the folder is creating all the files with all the profits for all the products. Just pressing one button. So that, while it's running, just have a little chat with you. Okay, we have just seen how taking a little bit of time more to code, we can run a very long process just clicking a single button. So we don't need to open all Excel file, we don't need to do a lot of times the same job that is repetitive, and it can be very easy to make mistakes. So I hope these videos encourage you to learn coding and to start coding and to try to solve some problems by using coding. If you want, please ask me in the comment to make more videos, and I will probably do them just to give more details about coding or maybe other stuff, I don't know, data science, data analysis, and whatever. So thanks for your attention and have a good day.